Good morning, everyone, and welcome into Local4’s 4 Things You Need to Know to Start Off Your Day. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd. My name is Ian Mason. Let's go ahead and jump into some news for this morning. Starting off in Grand Island, the unemployment rate in Nebraska has consistently remained low, but those rates now on the rise after the June jobs report from the state's Department of Labor. We're going to go ahead and break down some of those local numbers. Starting off in Hall County, the current unemployment rate is the highest in the state, with 4.8% of the population unemployed, up from 3.2% last month. Next to Adams County, which has a 3.2% unemployment rate compared to 2.8% last month. And in Buffalo County, their unemployment rate is 2.9%, which was the same for the last month. And finally, turning to Lincoln County, the unemployment rate there is 3.2%. This is up from 2.8%. The total state of Nebraska now has an unemployment rate of 3.3%, or just shy of 36,000 unemployed individuals. This is up from 2.9% in May. The highest unemployment rate was 4.7% back in May. That was held by McPherson, Hooker, and Thomas counties. And with Hall County seeing the highest unemployment rate again in the state, that's 4.8%. Local4 spoke with officials from the Department of Labor about what might be happening. Regional Reemployment Services Manager Randy Kissinger says the numbers aren't entirely unexpected, as there may be specific reasons why the job report shows such a large uptick in Hall County as well. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just take those numbers off there. One of the Grand Island's largest employers, McCain's Foods, they're working on a remodel, which means their employees are on a temporarily attached shutdown. They're not actively looking for new jobs, but they still want to, they will still show up on the jobs report as unemployed, just for future reference. All right, and some Republicans teaming up with Democrats to try to override the will of the House Speaker Mike Johnson. Their effort to force a House vote on releasing more Epstein files appears to be able to succeed. It would let lawmakers decide whether to give the Trump administration 30 days to disclose unclassified materials. The discharge petition is from Republican Representative Thomas Massey and Democratic Representative Ro Khanna. They would need 218 signatures, and Democrats could supply all but 6. Enough House Republicans said they'd back the measure to get it over the finish line. The petition has to wait until after the 5-week August recess due to procedural requirements. House Speaker Mike Johnson could bring a related non-binding resolution to the floor this week, though, but he says he won't, arguing the president is taking the steps to release the Epstein documents already. And you probably are going to be paying more for burgers on your grill right now, as beef prices are rising to record levels. The Agriculture Department says beef is selling for $9.26 per pound. That's nearly 9% price hike since January. Analysts say several factors are to blame, including smaller cattle herd sizes, drought conditions, and more expensive feed. There's also more imported beef in the market. The American Farm Bureau Federation says the cattle ranching in general isn't as profitable as it was previously, but some ranchers have since given up. CEO of Tyson Foods told listeners on a recent earnings call that they have been challenging the market conditions for the beef industry ever. They've been the most challenging ever, so not a great story there. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast for today. We're going to see these temperatures start off in the 60s this morning, making their way up to the 90s. It's not going to be as warm as we originally thought it would be. So we had some rain in the region last night. We had a cold front. That rain not near us right now. That rain is down south in Kansas, but we saw enough cold air move through the region that we don't have to worry about a lot of thunderstorms. That cold air advection is kind of going to help us out just a little bit, keeping us cooler and a little bit less humid as well. We're going to see breezy conditions today and tomorrow with a 70% chance of showers, thunderstorms Wednesday evening. Those could end up being severe. Today's showers probably not going to be severe, but we definitely could see some thunderstorms late tonight, especially in northeastern Nebraska. And then Thursday, clouds with a slight chance of rain. Friday, earlier percent chance of rain, 20%. Back in the 80s Thursday, Friday, but 90s over the weekend, with temperatures bumping up ever so quickly into 92 on Saturday, 97 on Sunday, then Monday, 99, as those chances for rain really kind of start to shake off, and we might see those stick away for a while. We might see a couple weeks without, or a couple days at least, without some rain. Just as we start to enter the real summer, the real hot part of summer, we see less rain at that point because it's harder to get moisture to actually condensate and fall to the ground, basically, if there is enough moisture to do that. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on that. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching Local4’s 4 Things You Need to Know to Start Off Your Day. My name is Ian Mason. You can catch the latest news right back here at 11:30, 5, 6, and 10. Have a great one.